Okay, good morning YouTube. Another quick watch show and tell. This watch is made by a company called Waltham. Very old name in watches. I mean really old. I picked this thing back up in 1996, and it's like a two-tone, just like a dress watch, like a bracelet dress watch. Again, I don't really wear stuff anymore, but I started doing my YouTube videos for the Invictas because I thought it's really important for people who are looking for Invictas to see what it looks like on a wrist. So I'm not going to go into that spiel again. I'm just trying to make some short videos of some watches that I still have in my collection that I don't wear anymore, but that are just part of the collection. You know how it is. Doesn't matter if you wear them, you got them. And I picked this watch up after the video I just did, after this other watch I just did in the other video, made by Elgin, another very old name in watches. I got both these at Walmart. This is before, I was a young guy. I was like 18 years old. This is before you can, I don't even think I had internet back then. Matter of fact, I know I didn't have internet back then. And if I did, it was AOL dial-up, and there wasn't a lot of people selling. I wish I would have got into the whole internet sales thing back in the day, but now it's pretty flooded. Anyway, not too much else to say about it. Waltham, I think it's got a little tiny diamond chip in there, and it was cool back in the day. Let me throw it on my wrist here. This is a very old name in watches. There it is. I mean, still kind of cool. I mean, let me just flash this again like I always do. This is what I'm into now. Android Invicta is just gigantic. I mean, there's no comparison here, folks. But hey, not everybody's into that big watch thing. So you may have had, maybe you're a Waltham watch collector. I mean, there are people out there collecting all kinds of things, and maybe you don't have this one in your collection. Well, hit me up. I'm not attached to too many of my watches. I mean, some of the ones I don't wear anymore, if they can go to somebody who's really gonna appreciate them as part of a collection, by all means, hit me up. I'm sure that won't happen because this, I mean, they make thousands of watches. It always blows my mind though what it takes, like for a company to tool up to make this thing for a certain price point. I mean, it's just amazing how many watches are out there. But anyway, I'm looking up the Waltham Watch Company on Wikipedia here, and it just says Waltham Watch Company, also known as the American Watch Company, and the American Watch Waltham Company produced about 40 million high-quality watches and clocks, speedometers, compasses, time fuses, and other precision instruments between 1850 and 1957. The company's historic manufacturing facilities were in Waltham, Massachusetts, which guarantee you this ain't made in the States. Yeah, so it's kind of interesting when you look at all these little companies that came up. I can go on and on about this here, but basically it's a very old name in watches. I'm sure naturally this is just got the bearing the name. This one has Japanese movement. I'm sure this is probably made in China or Japan. Back then you might get something made in Japan. I'm not sure. But anyway, if you do have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to leave one. There it is, Waltham Watch.